Alright. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Resuming Last Defense Academy, of course, as I said yesterday. And again, so as I left in the message, sorry if I'm, sorry about that, like I'm running a little bit late, so hope you guys I didn't keep you waiting too long. So, anyway, let's resume. Let's see, we're gonna use our free time again, so it's on day 20, so let's see who to hang out with today. Let's see. Let's hang out with Tsubasa first. Let's talk to Tsubasa. What's got you smiling like that, Tsubasa? Being in the garage just makes me so happy. This place is just like my grandpa's workshop. Wrenches on the floor, tires powered up every which way, all kinds of weird machinery. It's exactly like the lab at the workshop. I couldn't help but mirror Tsubasa's delighted smile. The keyword, hashtag memories, okay. Technology went up by 6. Alright, cool. 1 point for science. Alright, next second free time, let's see. Alright, it's nice and sweet, so let's see. How about Gaku? I'm gonna survive and live the rest of my life surrounded by pretty girls like I was in a harem. I'll make it happen. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't yet. Oh wait, so not yet then. Oh, Eito. Okay, Eito, Darumi. Actually, let's hang out with Darumi. Yes, you are relaxed. I'm obsessed with places full of low-life scum like this. Casinos inspire so much human greed. Friends turn on each other after losses. The crackling tension in the air, the birth of lifelong grudges. Taking all this misery really helps me feel relaxed. Wow, Darumi is really a terrible person. How did she ever get selected for the Special Defense Unit? Hashtag soothing. Darumi's just crazy.
You never know will then.
Yeah. Yes, we know.
Huh?
There's the nighttime announcement. Not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. I've got nothing else to do, and my body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says and turn in. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Day 21. Is this another day? Another free time?
Get ready for your prepare. Just be ready to give your life.
Yeah. Day 21 already. I've still got 79 more days to go, but that doesn't feel so impossibly long anymore. Excuse me. Sorry. And once I make it to the end, I'll go home. I'll see Kaoru again, and everything will be fine. I have to keep going. I can't give up. Now, what do I do this morning? Everyone seems to have given up on meeting in the cafeteria the first thing. Maybe I'll pass it on today as well. I can probably find something else to do. Alright then. Oh wait, now I can talk to Gaku. Hey, Takumi. What day is it today?
Huh?
Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in the school. Ah, damn it, dude. Why don't we have any calendars? If I don't know what day it is, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to throw birthday parties? Birthday parties? Ah, celebrating people's birthdays is my hobby. Laying out a spread of good food and lighting candles is fun, even if it's not my own birthday. But I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Dang! Somebody's gotta let me celebrate their freaking birthday. Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro. Since when is celebrating birthdays a hobby? This guy sure loves parties. Wow. Hashtag party. Alright. Observation, exploration by 3. Social studies. Alright. Second free time. Let's go. Let's see who should I join this time. Sadly, I can't hang out with my boy Takemaru. I was about to say Yasuhiro. What the heck? Okay, never mind. Let's check. All right, let's talk to Darumi. Why not? She's the only one in there. Okay, relax. Yep. I'm so happy the rec room is like a casino. Nothing relaxes me like being being among low-life scum. Wow. I had fun pretending to gamble with Darumi. After spending some time together, you understand Darumi better now. Alright. Creativity went by 6. Honestly, Darumi is just crazy as fuck.
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know who will then.
Yeah, we don't care. No attack today. That's a relief. I know it's only a temporary reprieve. The invaders aren't going to stop. They will attack again. But if I spend all my time worrying about that, I go crazy pretty fast. I'll try to just keep it in the back of my mind whenever I can. Forcing my thoughts away from serious matters, I allow myself to drift off. Day 22. Alright, 3 weeks since the academy.
Get ready, warrior. Prepare to spend another. Be ready to give your life.
Yeah. Now then, what should I do today? More free time! Alright, let's talk to some people. Let's hang out with my boy, Takemaru. Damn it! Somebody's gonna pay for this! Why are you so angry, Takemaru? The pudding I left in the refrigerator is gone. I don't know what kind of dumbass took it, but they've got guts messing with a man's pudding. When I find out who did this, I'm tear him limb from limb. Whoa, Takemaru, calm down. I get that you're mad, but you can always just use the Russian-O-Matic to make more. Don't be an idiot. Pudding tastes best when it's been chilled for a couple of hours. I ain't eating no lukewarm fresh from the machine pudding. All this over a little pudding cup. This guy is really serious about his desserts. Well, sure enough. Hashtag sweet. Alright. Oh, who's at the door? Oh, somebody's here. Let me do another save. see who's at the door. I opened the door and welcomed my guests inside. Eito, hello. Hey there, Takumi. I've come to extend a little invitation to you. Oh, why are you inviting me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory, so I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Gaku and I spent yesterday evening getting it ready. Apparently he's picked up a few tricks from all the jobs he's worked in the food industry. Huh, I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. Alright, I'm in. Are we doing it in the cafeteria like usual? No, actually, we're going to make it a barbecue outside the schoolyard. Cooking food out in the fresh open air is something we never could have done in the Tokyo residential complex. Why not take this opportunity to enjoy it? You've got a point. Feel free to drop by whenever you're ready. I'll go and let the others know. I just hope the food is not gonna attract the invaders. I'm hoping like, wait, hold on, if they're gonna have a barbecue outside, isn't the smell of barbecue going to attract the invaders? That'll be kind of really somewhat crazy if that happens. Like legitimately crazy. Like they are drawn for the smell of food. Excuse me. Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one of his timid smiles. A barbecue, huh? Yeah, I guess that could be fun. Alright, on to the schoolyard. Alright, on to the entrance hall. Hold on a moment, I need a drink real quick. Alright, on to the schoolyard. Here we are. Gotta admit, I have my doubts, but this setup is pretty freaking sweet. I know, right? Cooking at school's already kind of a novelty. And now we get to do it under a real open sky, too. Well, I've been grilled at barbecue. Sorry. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. It makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Sounds like you had it rough. Hey, are we here to talk or eat? Come on, let's get started already! Okay, help yourselves. We got plenty, so eat as much as you want. Ooh.
Like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
Oh my, looks good. Come on, Shoma, join in. Come on. I mean, hey, you know, if you don't want to, that's okay, but come on, you know.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing. I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
This is fun! It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before. It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
This fish is so cold and refreshing.
He's eating it raw.
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
Food and frost. He likes it raw, basically? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway. But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
Yeah. Is something the matter, Shoma? Why aren't you eating? Huh? Oh, well... It's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine, really. Well, if you're sure. It seemed like he wanted to tell me something just now. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, Ito. Yeah, I'm having fun. This was a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I don't remember seeing these before. Oh, I made them from the Gift-O-Matic. What? All of it? That must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it was worth it. Just look how happy everyone is. Even Hiruko might have warmed up to us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She'd never have allowed us to do something this frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I've missed getting the whole group together like this. You were really worried about us, huh? You know, Eito, I think you make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. Oh, oops, I was gonna read that. I wasn't expecting that dialogue to be quick. Never mind. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them, and my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be asking for trouble. I still think you're being too hard on yourself. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku who did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. We could start with talking to Shoma. Come to think of it, Shoma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. Let's talk to him, shall we? Let me just say real quick. Hey Shoma, do you have a minute? You want to talk to me? Alright, but you should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to low-bro humor goes right over my head. I'm told it can get frustrating. Excuse me. Never mind about that. It looks like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you? It's okay. You can tell me. The truth is, I remembered something. And while I can't be sure, I think it has something to do with why we're here. Huh? Oh? You know why we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way. I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. It's my curse. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here. Darumi! I tried to shut her up, but the damage has been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You actually know why we're here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said so himself. He just unlocked a repressed memory or something. You remember something important, yeah? Let's hear it. there's no point trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid. Just tell us what you know. All right. Sorry for making this so difficult. Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night, I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. Takumi, isn't one of the memories that you've been... Hey, isn't the dreams of Kara, the time you spent together, the ones... Like, that's part of your memory. Yeah, that part. That sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Kara. What did this dream make you remember? Back in the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. It's weird that I forgot about that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamukura General Hospital. Kamukura. Doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
Yeah, kind of a pod or a cylinder, just big enough to fit a person inside. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines just like that one, right here in this school. What? There's a room where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's why they put me inside at Kamukura. You were in a weird machine like that? And you're sure it was back at the complex, not here? What did it do to you? What are those things even for? I don't really know. That's where my memory cut off. Really? That's it? You don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either. I'm sorry. I've tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow, what an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen here? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you really forget about something that important? You're right. I'm sorry. It was probably just a dream. The hell? After all that? What about this Kamukura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for the name of a real place. Wait, Shoma. Are you sure you want to write it off like that? Yes, it's fine. I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, You'd think some of us would have heard about that hospital too if it was real. But I didn't. But it didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. It's bad enough I ruined the mood by bringing up a heavy subject like this, but then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm going to go hide on a rock, like the bottom feeder I am. Please try to forget any of this ever happened. Shoma finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. Shoma. So what was that? So what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. A silly dream? Is that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world famous Maruko marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi, let's go. Yeah, okay. The barbecue lasted the rest of the day, and long past sundown. By the end of it, we were so stuffed we could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. Oh boy. I'm so full. I'll never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe? Would happy days like these become a distant memory the next time the invaders attacked? Definitely. But for now, I just wanted to enjoy it. Huh? Just then, something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. Is it 'cause I ate too much? But I don't think... I'm pretty sure it's something.
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside?
Outside
What's
world?
the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
Well, that's the Earth for you. Or the environment, I guess.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet.
Sleet? Don't you mean ice?
Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call
Or
that
something else.
a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
Well, until further down the road.
You're so boring, Tacky. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
It's probably when they're in school, in elementary or middle school. Day 23. Day 24. Wait, 2 days have passed? What the hell?
Get ready for. Prepare to spend a night. Be ready to give your life.
Okay, yeah. The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? Maybe you kind of slept in? Well, let's see what's outside. Whoa, it's raining. I opened the door and froze in place, unsure for a moment what I was seeing. Drops of water were falling from above. Not just in one spot either. The sky was full of them. The drops themselves were tiny, but there were so many that the ground was soaking wet, giving it an uncanny sheen. This must be that rain stuff Kara told me about that time. I don't see what's so great about it. Now I can't go outdoors without getting wet and cold. I better make a break for it and get inside quick. Shoma, what are you doing out here? You're gonna catch a cold in this. Oh, Takumi, I'm glad you're okay. Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? I've seen some of the others today, but none of you came out of your rooms all day yesterday. None of us? And not for a whole day? Yes, I went to the cafeteria in the morning, but no one else was there. I thought you'd probably made plans without me, so I went back to my room for a while. I stayed there until I was hungry, but the school seemed quieter than usual. I didn't see anyone for the rest of the day. I was worried something was wrong. But since I'm so useless, I couldn't really do anything about it. Wait, so that 24th day part of the morning announcement wasn't a mistake? Hey, you guys! We got trouble! Big trouble! Yeah, I just heard about it myself. We slept through the entire day yesterday. It's worse than that. We've got a real we've got a real shit show in our hands. Huh? I'll explain later. Just meet me in the cafeteria. I gotta go tell the others. Okay, I'll see you there. Takamaru tore away toward the dorm rooms, scattering rainwater on every side. I did as he asked, and he made his way to the cafeteria. What could have happened? What's the big problem? Oh no. Oh no. Do not tell me. Do not tell me. Please. What I'm thinking right now. Please do not tell me. Is someone in that fridge? Please do not tell me it's someone who I think it is. Wait, that's... I can smell burning, and why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, no way! I don't believe this! I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety is top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled into me every place I've worked, even the dive bars. Hey, how bad's the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away has been burnt to a crisp. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience? We're all going to starve to death! But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator, of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday, while we were all asleep. That's strange. That's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How can we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yes, I was. But I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Huh? Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd been screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Okay. I may not know his motive yet. But you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go. So it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Ginzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it? Huh? It could have been the food or the drink, but if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we were all slept so long and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us even get sedatives? Sedatives. Who knows? You really think somebody puts something in our food? Maybe. Ai, Gaku, fess up! You're the one who prepared the food, and you had some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours? Hey, I wouldn't do that! What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive! Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? Siri might have put it there, in case anyone stepped out of line and he needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked, and got put to and we got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. Then how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Yeah, I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprit. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here. There's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. The SOB that offed Sea-Ray and disappeared Mistress Hiruko obviously didn't care about who didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? The ghost. Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. We do? Yes, like staying alive now. Like staying alive now that the food's gone. You heard the man. Everyone cut off a leg and shout out. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's gotta be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible, do you think? Ew, gross! I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall fire. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takamaru, Darumi, and I will take the other side. Sure, sounds good. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Eito really would make a good leader. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away.
Huh?
Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's all gonna be over. It's all gonna be over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Move out! We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before I leave, I think I should tell the others about it. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know. Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh.
So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there! The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some new kind of invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of C-Ray. And Hiroko too? Eito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school is just a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. I told you to knock that off! We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sheesh, you could have saved the scary stories for right after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked a better time, my timing better. All right, let's go. Let the exploration begin. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Sheesh. Why'd our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damp and heavy. Over there? Secure robot. Maybe repair it? You fixed the robot. You ended up with a leftover screw, but that should be okay, right? Yeah, good looking screw.
Ooh, a little something for me.
A natural hot spring. Let's take a dip. There we go. Soak in a hot spring, you recover your explorer's fatigue. Wait a minute. It's in the rain, but never mind. I'm not gonna question. Forget. Just a carbo box.
I'll take that.
Is it fur? Dirty fur.
Ooh, a little something for me.
What gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. We can't give up yet. Let's search a little farther out. Up there, maybe? This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The wind's so strong, too. It's stinging my face. Strong wind and rain? This must be one of those storms that happen in the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? What now? We should turn back. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. All right. Ah, shoot.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Alright, time to take out Invader. Alright. Let's go.
Just watch me. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do this!
Ready when you are. How's this?
I've got this! All right!
Let's freaking go. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Alright, it should be not that hard. Let's go over here.
Don't try to stop me.
Let's do this!
Alright. Gonna need to take out everyone
Good
here.
whenever.
Let me at him. Letting loose. Did you see that?
I'm taking the wheel. Hi-ya!
Alright, there we go. That's cleared up.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Bronze, alright.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Wait. Is there gonna be a invader in there? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, memory.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I?
Huh?
Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you if you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course! A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything?
Huh?
If I forgot about you? If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger, what would you do then?
What are you getting at, Karuha?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Hi, sorry about that, guys. Alright. Let's go. Huh? Where am I? It's day 25. When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry, and there was a dull ache at my back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku are gone. Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movements somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Hmm? Huh? Oh. Is that... Sirei? Doesn't look like... Well, I mean, it kind of looks like a Sirei, but... wonder what the name is for this one. I wonder what its name. Day 26. Day 27. Day 28. Out for 3 days. Out for 3 days. Oh my god. Huh? Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. When I struggled to make sense of everything, there was a click, and a door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior. This one.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
Oh, okay, what is her name? As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Sirei. Who are you? Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say. I am not the Honorable Sirei. Likewise, this is not your room back at the Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to last Defense Academy. Honorable Sirei? Second to last? You are from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness.
Huh?
You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tootled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy, lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last defense academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. There were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where it was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled the onigiri after onigiri, just desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a young enjoying their food. So But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students of this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Alright, let's see. Got time for a bit. Oh, right, I can't, this is the second academy. Never mind. Oh, yeah, this is really different. Because it's another academy. Let's check down the third hallway. Walking through the school hallways gave me a major deja vu. It was similar to the last defense academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. The gym. Is it downstairs? Oh, it says go to first floor. Duh. Is that on this side? That's cafeteria. Hold on, did I pass it? Oh no, here it is. Alright, the gym. As I step into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me. Oh.
Who? Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up. Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
Okay then.
I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking! Go on, do it! Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide! I demand proper gratitude!
Okay then. Let's think of another crazy person other than Darumi.
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
Weird.
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the
Nigo.
commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori.
Kyoshika.
She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Kyoshika.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. My grain! My grain! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
Excuse me? What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
Yeah.
It's not a rare, incurable disease?
No, not no.
Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
Oh, you.
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
Hey, how's it going?
Yugamu.
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
You're really crazy. Just like, Darumi.
What?
Yeah, I'm with you, Takumi.
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty.
Okay.
And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like,
Right now, I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I'd never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright. So, this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki.
Kurara?
She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant!
Kura.
What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Your head? It's like a shape of a tomato. Sorry. Not sure if that's a helmet or is it actual head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member,
And who would that be?
but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
Oh?
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
You're crazy, dude.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes.
Splendid.
Oops.
Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges.
Oh, right. That part.
Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
No, he was ended. He doesn't know what happened to Sire. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. Hold on, folks. Be right back. Okay, let's resume. Sorry about earlier about the sudden cut off of the stream. Something happened, so I'm gonna have to do some editing later before I upload the video. But anyway, let's progress. Let's continue. Hold on. Oh wait, I can't pause, right?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open, and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Oh? Huh? When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice up until recently. I used to hear it practically every day. Wait, hold up. Hold on. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster, so fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Wait, cholera? Wait, cholera? Wait a minute, hold up.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort? I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet.
Moko?
She's got to be out there somewhere. Ah, it's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karua.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karua! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
She looks like Kara, but...
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
Huh? Huh? What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karua.
And why do you keep calling me Karua? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karua person you keep talking about.
She looks like it, though.
My name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
Nozomi.
See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi. Nozomi? She's not Kaora? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Her hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two complete unrelated people be so alike? You are Kaora! Now stop fooling around, you got me, okay? You have your fun, so please, just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my Holy Jumonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence I ask thee, Holy Jumonji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oh, this pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do that if not to sustain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kinds of fluids? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyoshika. You'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have ever heard of this Kaora you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not... They're all saying this girl isn't Kaora. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical! What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry. I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out. And you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurara. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the Holy Jumonji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kinda intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked and suddenly everyone's all off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You are letting it all hang out. 'Twas a sight I'll ne'er forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Alright, I almost forgot. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Seirei being dismembered and hidden in the ruins, about Hiruko taking over as leader, then going missing, about us being drugged and losing all our food, and finally, about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in a storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything. Wow, man, that's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer.
Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Kiyoshika. Useless? Together with the holy Jumonji sword, I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Kara and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Oh boy. Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nigo. Or Nigo, sorry. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal, or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of wax on the head from Kurara, Nigao finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Sirei, ended? Dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I could think of, anyway. If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The Holy Jumonji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Sirei, my honorable Sirei, how can this be? And you, quit your blubbering, or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings. Anyway, now that I've told you how things stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. And talking to Sirei again. Not Sirei, Nigo. Let me save real quick. First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from... How does it go? Ah yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well? And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. World death? What's that? I beg your pardon? You don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Sirei tell you? This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I put my foot in it. If the Honorable Sirei didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me with such underhanded tactics, have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honorable Sirei would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear it from me. I will not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Siri's gone, right? So what's the problem? No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. Superior officer's orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. World death. Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster? Or the name of an organization, maybe? And what's ever in the defense room is the key to defeating it, or them? I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? And talking to Nigao again. If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You have been fighting invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrificed? At our school? We can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a revival-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades back isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away from for the drones or the revival-matic to be of use. By now, they've probably... Don't say it like that. Moko is alive. She has to be. Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojiro, a most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oishi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there, somewhere. She wouldn't give up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prison they've taken her to. So, in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leaking confidential information. You cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters. Even her? Kara, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last Defense Academy as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... Ah, another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel! How many times are we going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are 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 that much fiercer. But everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused, being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little. But it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission.
Huh?
Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us, above all others, to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities. There's a lot of serious stuff going on here. That Kaoru I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've been through all this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse. Noblesse oblige, I think. Oblique, I think. Noblesse oblique. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course, sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight. Lady Nozomi, they never fail to fill me with your determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rowing round to fight the good fight and whatnot. And you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Wow. It sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one at our academy even tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put such a positive spin on it. Is something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. She and Kaoru may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. That still doesn't explain all the similarities, though. So, what are you going to do now, Takumi? Huh? You could stay and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the bath or anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. I mean, if I'm going to sneak a peek at your body, I'd want it to be a lot more blank than that, you feel me? Nothing about what he said makes me want to stay. Naturally, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place, and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Save. Let's see. You mean I can get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we can be there in less than a day.
Huh?
What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage.
Ah.
What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. Ah, that was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? Oh boy. I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? All right. Thanks. It'd be a big help. Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny page's reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable C-Ray will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. You mean C-Ray was the one in charge of everything before? No. I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's not just going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supply packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Sumino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk to Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's really Kaora or not. I don't think she is, even though she looks like her, but I don't think so. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Kaora again, and now... Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes off, sorry. Hey, peasant! Take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi! Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way you gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully, transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the indecent things you want to do to her, aren't you? You degenerate archmage of immorality. What? No, of course not. You'd better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this leech casting his splooge spell on you. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room, and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage. Hey Walter, how's it going? I'm doing fine. But sadly, I'm gonna be done in a few minutes, because I'm only streaming for a couple of hours. I start at 11, but, you know. But I'm doing fine, thank you though. Yeah, I got work later though, like around 3:30ish Pacific time, so I had to get ready by then. So probably in a few minutes I'm gonna end the stream. Sorry if you had to sorry if you came all this way at the last minute. I'm sorry. I wish I could do it longer, but I have work today, so I might probably do a bit more tomorrow, if you're cool with it. Also, and hey, if you want to, you can follow me on Twitch or check out my YouTube page. My YouTube page is called Saki-san_VT. It should be easy to find. You know, if you want to. But yeah. Let's see. I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the court that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing in my mind: Nozomi. She kind of does look like her. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Kara could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world wouldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Kara would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Kara, why would she hide it from me? What if she has amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't just leave without finding out the truth. I'd been sitting on my bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up, or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with the Revival-matic anyway. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Alright, let me do this really quick. Alright, here I go. Mustering up the courage, I made my way toward the door. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob... Oh boy, invaders. Great. There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring siren and flashing lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack? Enemy attack! The invaders are coming!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Yep. Oh boy, here we go. Well, I had to end the stream here, so... hold on a moment, hold on, Walter, I need to, stop here for a bit, real quick. Suddenly, I was in fight or flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood is pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. I know I said I want some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or the place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course. I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Will you be fighting too, Nozomi? Huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here after all. It's all up to us to fight to keep humanity safe. Kara was more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this, with so much on the line, she never had chosen violence so easily. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I never liked sirens ever since I was little. Huh?
I don't like sirens.
But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Nozomi raised both hands and gave her cheeks a little slap. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right. Let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I head to the war room. Oh my goodness! Goodness gracious! Another enemy attack! Everybody remain calm! You're the one who needs to calm down. Oh, Walter, okay, before I resume, Walter, for designs and all that, I'm good. Thanks for the offer, but I'm good. But again, thank you for the offer, though. I'm good. Forgive me. Forgive me. It's just we've barely had time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you too, Mr. Sumino. Before we begin, I just want to check. Can your revival magic bring me back if I'm gone out there? Oh yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any student from either academy. The same goes for the ones at the main campus. Okay, good. It looks like this could be a tough one. There's a lot of invaders out there, and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at Last Defense Academy. Time for another round of meaningless endings. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The Tokyo residential complex is depending on us. Nigo, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back. Oh, never mind. As you wish. Kashiwa mochi and kombucha tea for me, please. As you wish. You're such an old lady, Kiyoshika. Why don't you try some maritosi for a change? Mary what? Oh, you never heard of a maritoso? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Of course I know it. I've gazed upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth just from looking at it. Break it up, you two. We can try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry, we can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle initiate!
Oh boy. Oh? Mm. Of course. Oh wow, this is actually pretty... Man, they look so cool. But right now I had to stop here. Had to stop streaming here. And I have to do some video editing later. Or maybe when I get back. Or do it real quick. Alright. Alright.
Is everyone ready to begin? Miss Kirifuji, is your artificial class armor working all right?
Yes, no problems here.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
Yep, of course. Generator, yep. Let me see. Can I save here in battle? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. Alright, we'll save right here. Alright, and that should be it. Alright, guys. Yeah, Walter, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to stop streaming if you're still there. Plus, I have to get ready for work, and, but don't worry, I'll resume my stream tomorrow. Tomorrow at, either 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, so if you're interested, you could come to my stream again and check me out if you want. And, you know, it's up to you, you know, I don't mind. So, yeah. So, alright, so guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for coming to my stream. And sorry if there was like a sudden cut from earlier because of something happened for a few seconds and I had to cut the stream off a little bit, then restream. So I apologize for that, but I'm gonna be doing some editing later, probably when I get back from work. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me here on Twitch and check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel, which is Saki-san_VT, and click the bell notification icon and subscribe, of course, to get some updates and whatnot for any future streams and updates. Again, I know I said updates again, but still. But yeah, anyway, see you guys. Take care and peace out.